Covered. They have a full line of apparel and boots for men with a limited selection for ladies as well. Come and check out the hub in Summers Point or Mays Landing.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
He's got him again!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Red 83!
Welcome to the Locker Room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the Locker Room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Ron Hayes, welcome to the Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy. How you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the Locker Room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill. How you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the Locker Room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the Locker Room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Welcome back into the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Mr. Negadelphia. He's going to be Mr. Negadelphia pretty soon. Producer, co-host, Nick. Yes, live from the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. It's Saturday morning. It's raining. It's not rain. It's tears. They're Philadelphia tears. All right. It was one of the most devastating Thursday nights in my life. I know Nikki and I know Dave. We're here in the locker room. We're in the studio. We're back together in the studio. But we don't have anything to celebrate about. We're not a happy team right now. But I'm going to say, good morning, Dave Klemic. How are you doing?
I'm
today?
good. You know what? I'm not going to waste all this caffeine activated stuff on being negative. Let's focus. Let's go screaming.
Give me a break, Dave.
Get it out of
Give me
our system.
a break. Give me a break, Dave. That was one of the worst Philadelphia nights in the history of Philly sports. What a disgrace, Schwein. Good morning.
And
Good morning,
good
Dave.
morning.
Good morning.
How my friends doing today? And you know what? I do like his philosophy. Let's talk. Like it's the kinder, gentler America. Let's talk about it. Let's get our frustrations off our chest.
Yeah.
Let's complain. Let's get it out of our system.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, Nick. Just like give it to me. Give it to me with both barrels. I want to hear like some negative stuff. I don't think there's a lot of great stuff to talk about.
There's really? Look at the Philadelphia. Look at the back page of the Philadelphia Daily News. And if you're following us on the YouTube channel or the StreamYard X platform, I'm holding it up. What's it say, Nick? And
Thursday to forget.
And it has a picture of all three. It has a picture of Kirkring, Jalen Hurts, and Rick Tocchet behind the bench. All three teams lost. And by the way, in my article, 97.3 ESPN.com that I write every Friday, and Josh Henning edits it, I say, the Flyers loss was just a footnote to a horrible night for Philadelphia sports fans. Going into, like Nikki said prior to you getting here, going into Thursday night, the atmosphere was upbeat. Everybody was like psyched. I mean, it was a smorgasbord of sports for us. We were like so happy.
This was supposed to be our get right game in Philadelphia. That was going to be our get right game because it was an easy one where we could go, hey, look, we can lay off the gas pedal. We can practice almost. We're going to win. This is like playing a 1AA team.
Matter of fact,
you know
I put a poll up, which I didn't get too much response from. I don't know. Like, what game was more important to you to watch? And Nikki, you said it on your Nuggets yesterday. And by the way, I heard taps on your show. I said I had to play that today because it's so appropriate. But Nick, to me, now I know Dave, you're Savannah Bananas guy.
Yeah, he's a banana ball guy.
Banana ball guy. But when I said, like, what
Bananas.
game is more important to you for our teams to win? And everybody said, well, it was a lot of people that I asked.
It was the Phillies. I don't care what anyone. It was Phillies.
Because I like Nick did the same thing, and I'm sure you were reversed, Dave. But I watched. I had the Phillies game on the TV, and I would click to Eagles. I hardly even clicked to the Eagles. The Phillies game was so close, right, Nick?
Your clicker was working though.
My
right?
clicker, my what do you call it? What is the other word? Clicker or remote?
Remote.
I was Phillies, and I would go back to the Eagles every once in a while, and hardly even watch the Flyers game because the Phillies were in the game. Obviously, it went into extra innings, right? Despite the fact that they can't hit the ball. Despite the fact that they make errors.
Well, this is the thing about this Eagles game, too, is that it wasn't just the loss. It was exposing us to everything that we were weak at.
Yeah.
It was an exposure of how to beat us.
Dave,
so you just gave them the roadmap of how to beat the Eagles and not just win, like beat them, like give them a whooping. And that's exactly what they did.
Just look at the rankings, Dave. Going into this game, the Eagles offense ranks 30. The Giants are 19th. 19 overall. Defensively, the Eagles are total 21. Giants are 26. You would have thought that we'd be able to get right against them offensively. Didn't happen. Matter of fact, Dave, what did you see? And we're going to try. We might have a surprise for us here at 11 o'clock because there's only one person I can ask this question about the offensive line. But defensively, Dave, they were getting blown off the ball. They were getting beat at every one-on-one situation.
No pressure.
They got physical. They got destroyed. Physically, they got beat.
We got out swaggered. Did you see how much fun they looked like they were having?
Yes.
Oh, Scatterboo,
yes.
Dart. Yeah.
They were having
Scatterboo's doing black flips.
Yeah.
Dart, by the way, I don't know what you think about Dart. He didn't hit my radar, but he's on it because guess what? He's got it. He's got pizzazz. He brings an energy to that team. Like he looks like a total leader.
Yeah, he's like the Joe Namath kind of.
Yes,
like
he does.
You know what I
Jimmy
mean?
He's taking selfies with the fans in the stands.
That's rare for a quarterback to have that type of swagger. It usually works against you.
His personality is exactly what I want from Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Well, we got a Super Bowl. They don't have any Super Bowl.
Well, that's true, and I get it, but we can be like.
He did not play well. He did not play well. Nobody played well. Nobody across the board. Jalen Carter was out. Quinyon Mitchell was out. The defense stunk. And I want to play this clip from Lane Johnson. And this is what everyone knows what's coming with the offense. And here's what Lane Johnson had to say.
And I feel like last 2 weeks, you know what it is. You know when the pass is coming. You know when the run's coming. So, but it all starts with us. Collectively as offense. So, and moving forward, we gotta do a better job of that.
Yeah, but Dave,
everyone knows what's coming.
But
everyone knows what's coming.
Guess what, Dave? Nick, and Dave can speak to this because he played in the NFL. He played football. You don't worry about what the other team does. You practice on what you do, and you run the ball, and you blow people off the ball, and you get points. You get yardage. These guys were getting beat in one-on-ones. They were getting beat. You're telling me Mekhi Beck to take one guy off our offensive line or off of offensive lines that bad?
Well, you can't. You're seeing Saquon Barkley get hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And so what you're saying, he gets the ball moving at. This is a sports science thing. Let me tap into that for a second. So you get the ball handed off to you and you're hitting the line of scrimmage about 2 miles per hour.
Right.
You're shaking and shifting. If you go back up and go in a pistol or something like that and to get the ball actually heading downhill, you're going to get the ball at 9 miles per hour. And Saquon Barkley breaks tackles, right?
Right.
So they're just handing the ball at the line of scrimmage. I hate that. I hate that they don't allow him to get ahead of steam. And then you can't arm tackle the guy.
No.
So let him run. Hey, look, they know it's coming. Let's run something.
And you can Lane Johnson can say it's predictable all you want, but if
everyone knows what's coming.
But so what? It's you against them. You line up, you bowl them off the ball. They're not doing it. They're missing assignments. They didn't look like they were into the game.
At one point, we went 4 times. We did the tush push in a row.
4 times.
4 in a row. And
I'm tired of that tush push.
I'm
disgusted with it.
I'm not done with it. But if you're going, this is the most successful play that we have, and that's the only thing you got.
It was almost like throwing up a white flag that we can't run anything else. We're going to do tush push 4 times in a row.
Well, he did throw for like 260, right?
Yeah.
So
he threw 260.
By the way, the run pass ratio was horrible, 33-20.
They have no identity.
Saquon Barkley hasn't rushed the ball over 80 yards in one game yet.
Well, what's the rumor about Mike McDaniel getting fired down in Miami and us taking him as a coordinator? right
Oh,
away.
God.
Is this any truth? We can't do stuff. We can't make moves like that. If you do, you tank your season. This season's over. So you kind of have to keep everybody in touch.
I don't know about you guys, but I think they might have a chemistry problem on this team. They don't look like they interact. They look like, and even Barkley said it. They don't look like they're having fun.
No.
Well, AJ even said, like, remember the meeting that was reported that was behind Saquon, Hurts, and AJ? And AJ's like, what meeting? What are you talking about? Like, he had to clarify on Twitter. Like, it was just kind of like them talking outside of practice.
And then Saquon said he can't wait to get away from everybody. Well, that's not a good sign. You want to get away from your teammates? I need this mini bye. Come on, man.
Not good.
You know?
And therefore he does that too good.
Too good.
Seems like he might have practiced that a little bit.
and then the Phillies. I mean, people want to fire Rob Thompson. He can't go out and hit for people. He can't go field the ball. Yeah, did he make a bonehead call? He bunted. He was playing for a tie. All right, you can complain about that, but
Stupid.
guess what? He's not Brad Marsh, who's 0-77 in the playoffs.
So the top three guys, 3 for 35 in every loss this series. That can't happen. Since Game 6 of the 2023 NLCS, Trey Turner's batting $175. Kyle Schwarber $162. Bryce Harper $206 in playoff games since Game 6 of the 2023 NLCS.
And you know what, Nick?
Not cutting it.
Guess what, Nick?
Not cutting it.
Guess what, Nick? The Phillies pitching staff, if you look at it, they kept LA in check.
They were, and guess what?
They did a good job.
The Phillies had more runs, they had more hits, they had more total home runs in this series, and they still couldn't beat them.
Lost.
They still lost.
Well, we got a great show lined up today at 10:30. We're going to go on the mound with Tommy Greene one last time. And I can't get I'm so pissed I can't even talk. I can't wait to get his reaction because, he's like, even keel, Schweiner. Keep it calm. What's he going to say today?
Nothing. Got nothing today.
I can't wait to hear Mr. Negadelphia tomorrow.
Oh, he's going to go ballistic.
The bottom of the second hour, we're going to get the high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin. He's probably not going to even talk about high school sports.
Yeah.
He's going to come on here, and he's going to be bitching about the Eagles.
Text in your thoughts, too. 609-403-0973.
Hey, how about this?
In.
How about this, Nick? 609-573-3776. I want to hear from the fans.
Oh,
I want to hear people lip off. I want to hear them screaming on our show. Give us a call. 609-573-3776. If
Do
you got
not call and start talking. I want you screaming
give
into
us
the
your
microphone.
emotion. Guess what? I'm ready to break this Phillies team up. 4 times in a row, Nick. They've underachieved.
It's awful.
It's done. Get rid of. Guess what? Ranger going to cost you too much money. He's always hurt. Yeah, he pitched great. I love him. But guess what? We're not winning with him, right, Dave? If you're not winning with
what are you talking about? Ranger's not the problem here.
He's going to cost too much money.
Oh my God, Ranger's not the problem.
So you want to? Who would you rather have back, Schwarber or Ranger? There you go, Nick. You can't have
probably
both.
Ranger, honestly.
What? Really?
Schwarber's batting 162 in the postseason. As much as I love
56
Schwarber.
home runs, Schwarber.
And where'd it get you?
You can't tell me
where'd it get you?
Nick, during the regular season, you would send me Schwarber. You were loving him.
Great. And look, they faltered again.
We call him Nicky Schwarber.
And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the faltering in the postseason.
Give us a call, 609-573-3. Can we even take calls? I'm looking. Hey, Nick, I'm looking at the phone. The phone lines are all red. They got the red circle.
Yeah. We'll get it, Schwan.
609-573-3776. Tommy Greene at 10:30. We'll talk a little Phillies with him. Next time we go on the mound with Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. Second hour, we got the high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin. And Dave, for you, we got somebody special that we're going to maybe try to call at the last minute and get them on to talk a little Eagles football.
All right.
Let's
do it.
You ready to go, guys?
Let's go.
Let's get in that 3-point stand. Let's go. So how about it? Let's get in that batter's box.
In the batter's box. Yeah, maybe we'll get a hit.
All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 to give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
New Jersey's got a lot of wow to go around all year round. Wow's on the slopes, on the waves, and on the stage. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Wow, what's this? New flannels, new jacket, and new boots? Did you go to the Hub?
I sure did. They have all the clothes needed for the cold weather.
Do they have anything for me?
They've got women's shirts, boots, jackets, and more. It's about time you go to the Hub.
Is it time to get a new pair of work boots? Then it's time to get to the Hub. Let their friendly staff help you pick out a pair of comfortable, rugged, and waterproof boots. The Hub offers a complete selection of boots from Wolverine, Carolina, Georgia Boot, Rocky, Carhartt, and Timberland Pro. Be sure to check out their line of clothing from Dickies, Carhartt, Camber, and Wigwam. Get to the Hub, specializing in outdoor gear from brands you know and trust. Visit the Hub inside the Summers Point Shopping Center or on Route 40 inside the Mays Landing Diner Shopping Center. Whether you're regular, big, or tall, the Hub fits them all. Here today, here to stay. Also visit online at summerspointhub.com. No matter what the season, the Hub's got you covered. They have a full line of apparel and boots for men with a limited selection for ladies as well. Come and check out the Hub in Summers Point or Mays Landing.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, producer, director, co-host Nick Earnshaw. Of course, we're getting it all out of our system today here in the locker room. It's a rainy day, and we went 0 for 3 on Thursday night. That hurt. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room Mr. Met. Hello, Mr. Met. I know misery loves company, right, Mr. Met?
Oh, yeah, Billy. I am so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Billy, you remember that old Prince song? It starts out to the beloved. We're gathered here to get through this life.
Well, you know what? He's the last guy I wanted to hear from.
You give out the number, we get Mr. Met.
I give out the number, I get Mr. Met.
Yeah.
You are a funny guy, Mr. Met. You just jumping into our misery, aren't you? You're loving it.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Listen, we choked first. You choked next to it.
Yeah. Well, guess what? The only thing that gives me salvation is the fact that you're a Jets fan.
Yeah. Mets and Jets.
Well, listen, all good things must come to an end, and sure did.
The last week that the Phillies, the Eagles didn't look much better than the Jets.
No, the Eagles got problems, man. And Dave, you see it just from you look at it, it just doesn't look right. It's not passing the eye test. This team's got problems. There's something underlying problem on this team that we're not. I don't know. I don't know if it's a chemistry problem or what.
Well, I usually say
what I look for. I'm a football referee for high school, and what I look for when I'm watching a game and a team is football IQ, and they just didn't have football IQ on Monday night. Play calling and
I mean Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yeah.
How can we forget Thursday night? It's like something we'll never forget. I mean, no matter what channel you hit, you saw a loss.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Met. We're glad you called, and it's always good to hear from you.
We still owe each other lunch.
Yeah, we got to get together. All right, Mr. Met. Thanks, buddy.
All right, buddy.
You know what? And look, I want to hear some people. I need to hear some responses. 609-403-0973 is the text board. All right, if you want to rant there, you can. 609-403-0973. Dave, what can you say about this Eagles team? I mean, they got a mini bye, but you heard Saquon Barkley quoted saying, "I can't wait to get away from these. Just get away from this." It seemed like he said, "Get away from the locker room," which means get away from my team.
Yeah, look, check this out. So I made this little graph.
Do a little homework.
Do a little homework over there.
And I talk about this a lot. Is trying to compare your company to you can find out where the problem is.
Right. You try to identify a problem.
Right. Single one player problem, that's the player. If you got an offensive issue, that's the coordinator.
Okay.
Right. If you have a team problem, that's the head coach. If you have a talent problem, that's the front office.
Right. Okay.
We have the talent.
We have the talent.
We have the defense.
I'm not so sure we have the defense. We didn't have Jalen Carter. We didn't have Quinyon Mitchell in the game, and they're two big guys. You can't afford to have two cornerbacks that can't cover.
Our defense has been playing pretty darn good. They won us a couple games already. Overall, I'm going to say the defense. I'm going to go back. There's not a single player.
Hold on. Not really. The defense is ranked 21 overall.
Really?
I mean, we have you're right about the talent, but they're not playing like they have the talent.
So then you have, what do you have? The offense is playing terrible.
Horrible.
And we got to go. We have the talent definitely on offense. So I'm going to kind of be pointing at the coordinator on this one. If you think about that, even we talked to, we're not going to say who it was, but we talked to one of the quarterbacks at the Eagles, and they were saying it's been pretty predictable.
Yeah, but that's what Nicky just said, right? You just said that, Nick. But I'm saying
Lane Johnson said.
All right, but I mean, you echoed his thoughts, right?
Yeah, I totally agree.
My point is, and I can only go back from my past experiences. We would run plays like 40, 50 times in practice. Keep doing repetition over and over, so that when you get in the game, it becomes second nature to you, right? You react. You don't worry about what they're doing. Yeah, you make adjustments during the game, but if you are good at what you do, like remember the old, well, you guys don't remember because you're too young, the Green Bay Packers when Lombardi would have to draw up the sweep, right? The Packers sweep. Nobody could stop it because they did it so well. You don't worry about what other people did. You just ran it so well that you reacted to it. I don't think our offense that in tune.
Well, here's something you probably don't know, but in the NFL, your number one group does not go at full speed.
Well,
the
that's
entire
another
week.
thing.
You're going at very low speeds, walkthroughs, jogs. You're not going fast. If they're playing, the ones are going to go play against your threes, which is your practice squad.
Right.
So you're not going to go hard.
I understand.
So it's not like you're going to find that. You have to find that in the offseason. Guess what? There's no offseason now. There's no offseason. There's no preseason.
Right.
There's no preseason. So you're not getting full speed repetitions.
Nick, obviously this is fixable, but if it's not like Dave said, it's not a talent problem.
No.
So what's the problem?
It's the offensive coordinator. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. There is no creativity on this offense again, like it was a couple years ago. There's no balance on this offense whatsoever. It's either one thing or the other, and they're not executing because they're not on the same page. Remember, that touchdown to Saquon Barkley in the Denver game, Jalen Hurts drew that play up. He threw it up himself.
That's true.
What are we doing?
Yeah, you can always point back if it's an offensive issue, look to the coordinator. If it's a single player, I don't think any of our guys singularly are playing great.
Then you have Jalen Hurts missed a wide open,
and they're not playing well.
Devonta Smith was wide open. He overthrew him.
And they're not playing well either. I'm not saying they have been perfect either. That's part of the problem. They're also not playing very well because they're not playing together, and they're not being put in the right positions either. So this is not last year where you could just run all over everybody and hand it to Saquon, and he'll just take it off and go. You need to figure it out with your other receivers. You need to have a more balanced attack, not one way or the other way.
So you guys are going to tell me that losing Mekhi Becton, that offensive line went from great to great to
No, losing Kellen Moore's the bigger problem.
Yeah, you got a coordinator problem, and that's where we're at right now. I think if you look any deeper than that, or you look at the problems with the whole team, it's going to snowball into a whole team problem.
Yeah, because you start losing, you know, the dissension.
And then I'll put blame on A.J. Brown also right now because, I mean, they're trying to force feed him the ball too.
Yeah, that's
because now it's all over the place. Now you really don't have an identity, and everybody knows what's coming. Defenses get set up.
By the way,
that.
Goddard had 9 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown. He's getting the ball.
Yeah, when you're trying to force feed somebody, that means this is what's going to happen to Jalen Hurts. He's got this one guy that's complaining, he's worried about, so he goes, I'm going to leave my progression and make sure I get the ball to the guy that's complaining a lot. That means it's predictable. That means it's not a good passing play when you're going, I got to hit that guy. I know he's not open, but I got to hit him anyway, and that's what we're doing. Also, he's not running great routes.
No, he's giving up on routes. He's giving up on routes.
By the way, did you guys see the replay on NFL Network?
Yeah.
You see the way they you see it from behind?
Yeah.
Like I don't really particularly like that, but you can see the whole field real well that way. And there were people that were open.
Wait, you don't like that shot?
No, I don't.
I
do like it, but not to watch the game like in a review.
Okay.
Like if I'm not watching the game.
If you're reviewing.
If I'm reviewing.
You can watch the whole game at that angle, by the way.
Yeah, you
Did
can.
You know that?
Yeah,
you got to go to another station. Where is that?
Yeah. Well, you can watch the all 22 and it's a wide shot.
Yeah. You can see the whole play develop, and you can see there are people open.
Isn't that crazy how great this sport is that everybody wants to watch it from different angles?
Yeah.
There's a whole scene. That's how great the sport of football is.
But I don't particularly like when I'm watching the game Thursday night, I want to watch it from a regular view, not from like a coach's
view. Where I really like it? From that skybox we had during the Cowboys game.
I don't even think Mr. Negadelphi, he was sitting on that couch, and I don't even think he watched the game. He was watching it on TV. He's right there. By the way, Scatterboo, 19 carries, 98 yards, Nick.
Yeah. He was running it well.
Guess what? Jason Dart, 13 carries. Jackson Dart, 13 carries, 58 yards. He can run.
Hey, they're a fun team to watch at 1-4. Nobody wants to watch a 1-4 team, but that was fun. They outswaggered us. Honestly, they were having so much fun.
Outswaggered us. They have physical us.
Who they had? Who's that?
They outcoached us.
Burns.
Yeah,
that
Brian
guy was
Burns,
Brian Burns was unbelievable.
He was destroyed. My Lotta did not have a good game.
No,
What
I've never
was he
seen
doing?
Lotta get owned like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
On the other side, we're going to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. One more time, we'll talk to Tita Green, brought to you by Blitz's Market. All right. For the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call, 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. We love it there in Brigantine. Boy, do we love it. We do the Eagles pregame show there for the 1 o'clock games. The food's phenomenal. The atmosphere is even better. La Scala's opened 2 summers ago to rave reviews at your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's, located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. And don't forget, they have their the new restaurant in the Ocean Casino, so you want to get down there too. All right, when we return, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Tax season at Tom's River Volkswagen means we're paying the sales tax. Yeah, we've got over 1,000 vehicles on sale, and we're paying the sales tax. Tell that nasty old tax man to go straight to Tom's River Volkswagen or Tom'sRiverVW.com, because we're paying the sales tax.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and nonstop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Are you ready to score your next big drive? Head into the end zone at Bridgeton Auto Mall. They've got a full roster of all-star brands: Cadillac, Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, ready to take the field. And right now, it's discount time, so don't wait. This play won't last forever. Take your winning drive to Bridgeton Auto Mall or call in to play. 856-451-0095. Bridgeton Auto Mall, where our fans drive with family.
Introducing your new Dell PC with the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot. Like organizing your holiday shopping and searching for great holiday deals and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, plus planning the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC with all-day battery life to help you get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours today at Dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See Dell.com for details.
Hey, everybody, it's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash. You know, I've been telling you about my friends over at the Nizam's Restaurant. Well, don't forget, their Eagles special is back. You get a free order of spicy tandoori chicken wings for dine-in customers when the Eagles win. They also have a great lunch buffet on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and has a great banquet space that can seat up to 100 people for private events and celebrations. So what are you waiting for? Try out the Nizam's in Harbor Square, Egg Harbor Township, right outside of Boscov's.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the
studio right here in Northville. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, and of course at this time during the season we get a chance to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the Locker Room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the Locker Room one last time for this season our good buddy, former Phillies pitcher, Tommy Greene. Good morning, T.D. Greene.
Good morning, Billy. How you doing, pal?
Well, we played taps. I'm sure you weren't listening in the very beginning, but we played taps because Thursday was one of the more difficult Thursday nights I can remember in Philadelphia sports history. And it started off with a loss by our fighting Phillies, and our season comes to a screeching halt and a devastating loss to a team that they should have beat, Tommy Greene.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've shown that we can handle them, and we pitched good enough to do it. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, for that series. When you have a pitcher's ERA less than 3, you got a 2.87 ERA for the series, and you don't win. I mean, that's It's pretty telling right
I mean,
there.
they kept Ohtani off the board. I mean, Ohtani was hitting 148 in his series. They did a job against him, and they still couldn't win.
Well, I mean, that's why they call it team, Billy. You know, it's, it takes more than one person to do it. You know, but one person can have a good night and single-handedly do some things, but it takes a team to win a series, and that's bottom line. That's what they did. They come up with a big hit and a big play, or something like that, and it took the game at the end Thursday night, was it's sad to see it end that way on that type of play.
And Tommy, you know what another problem is too, is the fact that this is the fourth year in a row that this team is, let's say 3 years in a row this team's underachieved, because the first year they went to the World Series, so they overachieved that year. But when you expect this team, they were playing well in the month of September, pretty much. Their pitching was good, with the exception of the loss, obviously, of Wheeler. That's smart. That hurt. But by and large, this team was like, it seemed like they were ready to make a long run. It's so frustrating the way they lost.
Well, I mean, the way they lost, yeah. I mean, you got to find a way to win sometimes, and something it comes down to, you run into good pitching, and that's what we did. They pitched well too, and that's why each play, when you get a chance to move a runner or do the little things to help put pressure on them, that you got to do it and force them to make the mistake, those type of things. But it's very disappointing for the season to end the way it did, and to me, I think about the way the playoff structure is now.
Yeah,
it's I think it puts you in a mode there at the end. If you win the division like we did, you have to sit. Right. And you try to keep the mojo going, and it's a hard thing to do sometimes. But other teams have to do it too.
Yeah, I was going to say other teams have to do it.
I mean, but that just goes. We've talked about it before. Who is hot going in and playing well, and that type of thing, and good pitching shuts down good hitting, and that's what happens. That's why it's crucial about the little things in the game to get it done.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. We do throughout the whole baseball season. We get to go on the mound with Tommy. And Tommy, let me ask you a question. These guys are high paid. They make a lot of money, fourth highest payroll in baseball. And but I know when you lose a series, I don't care what level you are, and it's still smarts. But does it make it as a former professional athlete, and you made some money, but these guys are really making big money? Does it help? Is it easier pill to swallow when they make that much money? Or you think they're still as dejected as we are?
I don't think so. Especially the guys making. I mean, obviously the big money and stuff like that. They're in it to win it.
Right.
It's about they're playing it to win now. I mean, it's not about they were playing it probably at the beginning when you're younger. Don't get me wrong. I'm the same way. You learn it's a business first.
Right.
You're trying to take care of your family.
Right.
You know. And now they took care of their family. They got the big money.
So now
I mean, obviously it's not just about the money. It's about winning. It's not money and winning. It's winning.
Right.
And those guys, they want to win. And there's no question about that. That's why they play the game, now. So they got the money. And I'm hoping, I know that's the way I took it. If I made good money, it was like, hey, man, I'm trying to do all I can to be the best I can to give my teammates and stuff the best chance to win when I'm out there.
All right, Tommy. Now let me get you to put your front office hat on. So there's a couple free agents left. We got to deal with. Ranger Suarez JT Realmuto. We got Kepler. Who else, Nick? We got Schwarber. So first of all, let's put on your front office hat. Are you bringing Rob Thompson back?
To me?
Yeah.
I mean, I would. Okay. I would. Me personally. I know people have got their own reason. I like his temperament, the way he handles things. I think he is a player's guy. Which is a good thing to have. Everybody wants a high energy, high whatever type of guy, but I think look at his track record. He's a winning manager.
Right.
So and he's had a good core there.
Yeah, but he's made a couple bad decisions. And people when you lose, people are going to be more critical. Yeah.
Everybody does that. We can question, we can armchair coach them to death.
Right.
Manage them to death. All we want. Bottom line, it comes down to the players on the field. when they get the opportunity to go out there and produce. That's bottom line. So, I mean, I'm not a big advocate of just because we lost all the time and calling for the head of somebody all the time.
Right.
This guy's done a good job.
No, I like Robbie Thompson.
Yeah. So that's my opinion.
Hey, Tommy. Orion Kirkering, we all know he made a mistake on the mound, right, to end that final game. Well, he's so young. He's 24 years of age. He still has a long way to go in his career. What would you say to him after a moment like that, especially with him being so young at this stage?
Oh, I mean, there's really nothing that you can say about it. We've all been putting, that was a big situation where every big league game is a situation when, at the end of the game, he's the guy on the mound. He's the final thing. And we've been there that when you make a play or do something, similar to that, it's your fault. Everybody knows it. And everybody knows on the team that you're not out there trying to fail or trying to do anything.
Right.
In a negative thing. So they say, we're with you. We're with you. Hey, shake it off. We're going to come back and get them next year.
And Tommy, you know what? Tommy,
be ready to go. Be ready to go.
Tom, you know what I really liked, and I talked about this with Nick before the show started. The fact that he owned it and said, "Hey, I choked. I crumbled under the pressure," and you can see how bad he felt. And I think that I don't know. I just there's something refreshing. I like that about it. He owned it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to deflect it.
Exactly.
Or, you know what I mean? And are we mad at him because he choked under pressure and made the wrong play? But the fact that he's, like Nick said, he's young and he made the play and he owned it. I think that's admirable.
Yeah, I mean that's any but one person can take the blame for it, is him. And for him to come out and say and not make any excuses about it or whatever, he said, that's what playing in Philadelphia is about, and that's what the fans want to hear. Yeah, they're disappointed and hurt, but they think more highly of him now than probably they did before because he owns what he did.
Yeah, absolutely. Tommy, I want to go back to Rob Thompson a little bit. And we kind of know in today's game that a lot of the decision-making is kind of predetermined before the game, right? Like the analytics people, the front offices have say in certain decisions when a reliever comes in, et cetera. In your estimation, is analytics going too far? Is the predetermined matchup going too far? And are we just losing feel for the game? Instead, we're just doing data versus data. Are we losing that feel too much in today's game?
Well, I mean, obviously there's a lot of analytical things that go into the game. I'm not privy to what goes on and what they bring the topper and to tell him, whatever going on. But I think the bottom line, what he puts out there and what he does is his decision. It's not, they're not playing the game, from upstairs all the time. I think there's a gut feeling that a manager has to have about when he pulls a trigger to do things is why he done it. And I think that's why he says what he says and does what he does. So do I think it's getting too analytical at times? Yeah, I do. But that's what I love about the human element of the game. It is a gut feeling. I know with my managers, I had Jim Fergusi tell me, he says, I don't need a pitch count or somebody telling me what my eyes tell me.
Right.
And my gut tells me. So it's my decision. He says, it's my decision. I'm going to make that decision. So that was the way they did. I know Jimmy did it back in the day. And I think it's still there to an extent, but I think they got a lot more information that's given to them now to try to help them, make quality decisions.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. One last time, we're on the mound with Tita Green. I'll tell you what, Tommy, it's been another fabulous summer with you. You give us some great insight. We appreciate having you on. Tommy, do you bring Max Kepler back?
I mean, it's a crazy thing. I mean, it all depends on what they decide to do, man.
How about Suarez?
Kind of they want to spend. Suarez is going to be interesting. He might be one you might not spend that money on. You know what I mean?
He's always
I'm thinking.
Like he pitched so well against the Dodgers the other day, but it's like fool's gold. I mean, you love him, but he doesn't. He can't. He's always hurt.
I'd love to have him, but I don't know if you'd spend that type of money on him. I mean, I love him. And it depends on what he wants to do. If he wants to do and what kind of money's out there. But I think the big two you got to consider. You got obviously Schwarber and JT.
JT's going to be turning 35 next year, though, Tommy.
Well, I know. I mean, but the guy's probably one of the best in shape catchers out there, and he can still do. And he had a quality year, You know,
and he played well in the playoffs.
And he handles your staff.
Right.
You know, and that's a huge thing. These guys pitch and they like him. And that's a decision they got to make. Will he take
so pitchers, Tommy,
discount, so to speak, and not break the bank trying to help themselves win again? You know, if it saves money to try to get somebody in that outfield that turns it, over better, hey, you know, that's what you got to consider.
Hey, Tommy, when you were on the hill and you had Dutch Dalton behind the plate, like when he came out to the mound, like he just had a way about him. He's made you feel comfortable. You trusted him. Yes,
no question about it. No question about it. That's the pitcher catcher relationship, and it takes a little bit of time to do that. But Dutch was an easy one. The way his personality, the way he approached things, the way he talked to you, he made you feel comfortable. He made you feel like you could trust him. You know, and what he did, he believed that.
Hey, Tommy,
he knew what you had that day. So,
Tommy, did he ever come out to the mound when you were like your face is red, you're maybe not hitting your spots? And did he ever come out and say, yeah? Did he ever come out and like say something that had nothing to do with baseball, like just to make you laugh or something?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to, you know. Or I mean, he come out and say, "You ain't got crap today."
Well, I mean, did he say, "Yo, you see that girl in the stands," or like?
Yeah, I had a catcher back in AAA that did that and tried to break the ice and that type of stuff. You know, because you're out there, you know, you can see you're stressed out. You know, I mean, but you know, Dutch would say, "You ain't got crap today." You know, hey, that's breathe. And he'd smile at me. We'd laugh a second. He'd say, "Hey, just trust me, follow me." You know,
right.
You know, and it makes you take a breath and relax a little bit, and that's the key to anything, especially in your golf game, Billy. If you relax,
on my golf game. Hey, Tommy, let me ask you a question. I know, like, this is the little pet peeves that I have, and it doesn't mean anything, but I just want to get your thought on it. When you get, like, I've noticed that when JT Realmuto throws the ball back to the pitcher, he lobs it. Do you have a preference of do you want that ball fired back to you? Do you want the ball back in a match? Or do you because sometimes like Suarez or Sanchez got to go reaching for the ball, or it's over their heads, or like low. Like when I play catcher, I throw the ball right back to your chest.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's one thing I don't want a catcher throwing it back at me as hard as I throw it at you. You know what I mean? So. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, Dutch he didn't throw it hard back to. I mean, but I mean, it's like playing catch. You can throw it.
But he didn't make you go work for it.
But I've had catchers that couldn't throw. They had the yips or something back there. You remember Mackie Stasser, didn't you? Mackie Stasser back in the day, man, he freaking killed people. You know, we used to steal home on him. You know?
Well, Tommy, it was a great season. I really appreciate you. You give us great insight to baseball, and you're being a former Philly and being on that 93 team. You gave us great insight. We appreciate you, and we'll be talking to you soon. But thank you so much for everything you've done for the show.
All right, man. I enjoy it too, man. It's been great spending the time with you and talking a little bit of ball, man.
All right, let's go. Well, hopefully, I can't wait for next spring, and maybe the Phillies. Who knows how it'll turn out this winter? But we look forward to seeing how it transpires, and we'll be back in touch with you.
You got it, pal.
All right, there he is, Tommy Greene on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. On the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene is sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com, or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. There's going to be some big changes. And Dave, when you don't win, you're going to have to expect some changes.
Yeah, that was my favorite segment with Tommy Greene. Like, I just like that, the human, like he said, the human element of the game.
Well, that's
instead
like
of just being so analytical.
Yeah,
that was a great question, Nick, because
I have heard problem.
Yeah, I've heard
it's a problem.
I think you're right. I think it's like too mechanical.
Like, leave Luzardo in in that game. I don't even need him to bring Kirker in. He did his job. I'll give him that.
I mean, if he goes to first base, Nick, he's out of the inning.
I would have left Luzardo in. I mean, why not use Walker Buehler at times? just some of the decision making is just frustrating because it just feels like they're looking at their sheet instead of getting a little bit more of a feel for the game. And it's happening across baseball. It's not just the Phillies. It's across baseball at this point.
I'm
deflated.
I'm deflated. I have nothing left in the tank, and that was our last. By the way,
it's so sad.
Nick, Tommy Greene's been great.
I know. It's the last one.
I know. I really thought Red October is going to go
into November.
Now I guess, Dave, I'm getting my knee replacement surgery on the 31st of October. It's getting close, bro.
Yeah, man, and we got to see him unbuckle his pants today to show us which buckle he's down to now.
Hey, man, I went down a notch, Nick.
Yeah, I know. I know.
238, brother.
Look at you.
Congratulations by that.
Yeah.
I'm deflated. I'm totally deflated.
I know.
I really thought this season was going to continue on. I
thought we were going to shave our heads. I really did.
Well, you know what? That's PJ, Mr. Negadelphi said, at least we don't have to shave our heads, Nick.
I would have loved to.
He's already done some interesting things with his hair. This would be the most interesting.
Who do you think would be the better looking bald-headed guy? Me, Nick, or PJ?
I think PJ has the stuff that he's done with his hair is
he's done some
got to be
wacky
better.
stuff.
Yeah, he's done this thing with his mustache. He's done this thing with his hair.
All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases from the shore to center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and sees it fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from The Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them The Locker Room sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take Dayquil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the Dayquil.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. Dayquil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Automotive Avenues, your family-owned, pre-owned dealership is growing and now has a second location in Sewell. Automotive Avenues brings the power of wholesale to the public. They make financing easy. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. You are still approved. Find out why Automotive Avenues has won customer satisfaction awards for the last 8 years. Discover why everybody loves Automotive Avenues of Sewell on Delsea Drive, or check Check out their expanded inventory now at automotiveavenuesnj.com. And don't forget, go Birds!
Right now at the Home Depot, shop fall savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like Samsung. Upgrade your kitchen this fall with the Samsung Bespoke 4-door refrigerator. Now featuring the dual auto ice maker with sphere ice. Only at the Home Depot. You'll have perfectly chilled drinks for every gathering. Don't miss fall appliance savings at the Home Depot. Offer valid October 2nd through October 22nd. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Woo!
Get to Nola's Bar and Lounge in Ocean Casino Resort for an epic Halloween party. Friday, October 31st, Halloween night. Enjoy spooktacular cocktails, live entertainment by Steal the Sky, and a chance to win amazing prizes like tickets to Bush and the Totally Tubular Festival, overnight stays, and much more. Don't miss out on the most thrilling Halloween party of the year. Learn more at theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, mainland product. Nick Earnshaw. By the way, Nick, you went up against Mark Flores.
Stink.
Yeah. You went up against him.
I debated him. Yeah.
By the way, Nick, who do you think won this?
I wouldn't want to argue with Nick on anything.
I thought I called it a draw because
he's a boomer.
No, because I'm a boomer, number one. That's right. But Schlereth agreed with you. So
He did.
You can't really fault him for that because you guys almost had the same opinion on that.
Well, it was his claim.
So explain to the listeners what you're doing, Nick.
All right. So I was on Two House of Highlights episodes.
I've never even heard of the show.
I was on Two House of Highlights episodes on their YouTube channel. We did a debate show, and one was against a Cowboys fan that came out a couple of weeks ago.
You won that one for sure.
I would hope so. They're pretty easy to debate, you know. And then the second episode was an NFL OG, Mark Schlereth versus 10 Gen Zers. I was one of the Gen Zers, and the one claim that was the really fun argument for me was the Madden argument. I'll pull up the question real quick.
So ask Dave.
I want to ask Dave this question.
Dave's like, what generation are you?
You're X.
You're an X?
Yeah, I'm X.
I'm a baby boomer.
So, all right, playing Madden does not mean you understand the game of football.
Not necessarily.
That was my point.
The people understand schemes from it. I give them
that's
that.
That was Nicky's point.
Situations, but not the game.
Yeah, basic skills, and the younger generation is now having an exposure to the game at an early age.
Right, like they're gonna know if it's 3rd down and 8, you're passing. Right,
Yep.
like they're gonna know that.
But his argument was that it makes you understand the concept of the offense and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
casual fan is now smarter because of that.
I think so. Yes.
Wow, you're agreeing with Nick, huh?
I do.
All right, hour 1 is in the books. This is a tough show to get through. We're not on the top of our
game.
Can
we be happy on the second round?
Oh, we'll try. No. No,
I
can't help you, Dave. All right, hour 2. We're trying to get in touch with somebody that I want to talk to. I'm not going to mention it. And then, of course, we got our high school athlete to the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory. All coming up next right here. A locker with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig, inviting you to join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. We will talk about the Eagles' embarrassing loss to the Giants on Thursday Night Football and what is next for the Phillies after their loss to the Dodgers in the NLDS. Plus, we will have our weekly conversation with fantasy football analyst Andy McNamara. Hanging with Hennig on 97.3 ESPN is sponsored by Tropicana Atlantic City and the Gridiron Pit, the ultimate watch and wager experience featuring high-definition TVs and table games. Powered by Caesars Sportsbook, the only sportsbook app offering you Caesars rewards. Yesterday's Creekside Tavern featuring the sound on for every Eagles game at South Jersey's best sports bar in Marmora. And Klemic Performance Method in Egg Harbor Township. That's Hanging with Hennig every Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN FM, the 97.3 ESPN mobile app, powered by First Bank of Seattle City, and streaming live on YouTube and X in the Dr. Squatch virtual studio.
For over 135 years, First Bank of Sea Isle City has proudly served Cape May County. With a commitment to maintaining a hometown feel, we provide secure, convenient deposit and loan products every day. We're more than just a bank. We're a trusted community partner, offering personalized banking solutions that make life easier for local families of all ages. First Bank of Sea Isle City. Look for our lighthouse in your neighborhood and discover what makes us different.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop fall savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like Frigidaire. Get ready for a season of hosting with the Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven, the only oven that reaches 750 degrees for restaurant-quality pizza in as little as 2 minutes. Start making hosting easier with fall appliance savings today at the Home Depot. Only when using Stone Baked Pizza mode. Offer valid October 2nd through October 22nd. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Ew, Dad, why are toenails so ugly and yellow?
If you're like me and suffer from toenail fungus, please pay close attention. Let's face it, toe fungus is embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off and hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody. But nail fungus isn't just a cosmetic problem. It can also be dangerous. Even a small spot can spread and get worse. But no matter what I tried, it seemed like my fungus would never go away. Then I discovered Crystal Flush, the new and different FDA-registered at-home treatment. This unique two-step system flushes out fungus at its source and reverses damaged nails. Finally, me and thousands of others are free from fungus. And you can be too.
Crystal Flush is not available in stores, but you can try it risk-free for 60 days. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Show off your toes with confidence. Go to crystalflush.com now. CRYSTAL flush.com.
Automotive Avenues, your family-owned, pre-owned dealership is growing and now has a second location in Sewell. Automotive Avenues brings the power of wholesale to the public. They make financing easy. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. You are still approved. Find out why Automotive Avenues has won customer satisfaction awards for the last 8 years. Discover why everybody loves Automotive Avenues of Sewell on Delsey Drive, or check out their expanded inventory now at automotiveavenusnj.com. And don't forget, go Birds!
Home of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw on a Saturday little we got a big storm coming up the coast.
Nor'easter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got to buckle it down, man. We just
Batten down the
got a
hatches.
trampoline, and I got to go.
Did you? Well, I just got rid of my trampoline because my daughter. It was old. It was falling apart. And we're gonna get our new one. You just got one for the girls?
Yeah, they love it.
It's the
other
best
day
thing.
they were jumping in the rain.
Oh
It was
yeah,
so cute. It was the cutest thing I've
That's
ever
a great
seen.
get for them. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
they
man. They're gonna
love
love that. Yeah. All right, we need to be on a trampoline, Nick, bouncing around because we're not happy. Let's get back to the Eagles. We're trying to get in touch with a guest,
friend of ours,
friend of the show. He said he was going to try to do the best he can, but
we'll work on it.
We'll continue to work on this because we got to definitely hear from him. But Dave, let's get back to the Eagles because so we're watching the Phillies game. Were you locked in on the Eagles on Thursday night?
Yes, I was.
So Nikki and I were more Phillies, and we know that you're a banana baseball guy.
You're a banana ball guy.
You're a banana ball guy. But
yeah,
did you think the Eagles' body language? Did you? I mean, we talked about they got outsmarted, they out physical, out psyched, out everything. But did you think their body language? Did you read into it? Did you notice?
Matter of fact, I thought we were like up until like that fourth quarter, about 7 minutes left. I was like, we still got a chance to win this. Like,
right.
We could still do this. We're gonna pull this off. And then I go, man, it looked like their body language was just so much better. They were just like having fun. I haven't seen us have fun yet. I watched the Chiefs have fun. And I watched when Patrick Mahomes was doing his thing. You can't stop.
All right, so let me ask you this question: do you think the team is too business-like? Like it's a sport, right? It's a sport, and you're playing a kid's game.
That actually is an interesting point. When you won the Super Bowl,
right?
And you're the Super Bowl champions. You're no
longer
longer
like you got nothing to prove.
Yeah, you're like, what are we doing here?
You come out like everybody's like too stoic, too business.
If you only have something to lose, you're not really looking forward to having fun and doing.
That's why I'd rather be the chaser than the chased.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather be the chaser?
Until you gotta have that mentality, that Tom Brady mentality, where he loves to be out front. He loves to be like that. That's what.
Well, see, that goes to what Tommy Greene just said about being about the money. Like you get paid, but then your competitiveness takes over. Like you want to win. You want to earn that money.
It's easier to be a backup quarterback. They don't expect anything from you. So you just throw with, like Nick Foles could come out there and throw with a bunch of swag because he's like, hey, if I screw up, whatever, I'm not supposed to do great anyway. And then he does really well. But when you're the champs, now they have to get used to that, where the target's always on you. Other teams always going to bring their A game. It's their Super Bowl. If they beat you, look at the 1-4 Giants. Look how nuts they went after a win like that. Look how much fun they're doing, backflips in the end zone.
Yes.
And they're 1-4. Like overall, we're laughing at them.
The Eagles are still 4-2.
Yeah, we're in good position. We're not out of this.
No, they're not out of it, but they got problems. But we got problems.
Were we 2-2 at the beginning of last year?
Yes.
Yeah, we were 2, so and then they had a bye week going into the fifth week. They had a bye week. I just don't like. Well, I don't. We can, and we'll ask Scott Grayson tomorrow. We go on. We have Keys to the Game with Scott Grayson. It'll actually be more like Grayson's grades that he does for the Sports Bash, but with Mike Gill. But there's something wrong when you hear Saquon Barkley, who's the lead, one of the leaders of the team, who had such a great year last year. Go, I need to get away.
You know
what I mean? This mini break's going to be good for us.
You know what I wish the Eagles would have done again. Do you remember how they stayed in-house with Brian Johnson 2 years ago, and the offense was so stagnant? I mean, there was not a lot of creativity. Didn't have like a fresh face, new voice.
They stayed with him, though. Under all the scrutiny, Nick, they stayed with him, right?
They got rid of him.
The next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about during the year.
What did they do? They went outside the organization and brought in a guy who was not a part of this team and had a new kind of perspective on this offense. And they stayed in-house again. And I think that might have been a mistake once again that Sirianni has made. Remember, Jalen Hurts has had a different corner almost every year of his career at this point. And the fact that they stayed in-house with a guy who's been here again, I think it's smarter to go outside the organization, especially for a team like this, because it worked before.
I don't know. Just like Robbie Thompson getting hit for the players. I think coaching is probably more important in football than any other sport. Yeah. I'll give you that. But that being said, the players still have to go out and execute.
It's true, but let's look at
everybody wants to blame Petula.
It's not all him, but it's a big factor.
What do you think, Dave? I mean, you played the game.
Well, there's a great point where you guys are both making great points. But the thing is, the players do have to make those plays. But if you're not in position to win, and we've located that this is a coordinator issue, I think you think so.
So hold on. Let me jump in. Would you say it's a lack of imagination on offense?
I think so.
Like you said, like Lane Johnson said, we're predictable. Everybody they know where we're coming. But maybe it's a lack of imagination. But they're running the same plays pretty much they ran last year.
We have a source that we talked to this week,
right?
And they said the same thing. They said,
but Dave, you're still running the same plays basically by and large that you ran last year. What's the difference? What's changed?
What's changed is that everybody saw you do what was successful. And
all on tape.
Away.
Yeah, it's a copycat league and every. So you play zone in the defensive secondary, and then you put 8 men in the box. That's how you beat us. There's got to be. Is that why Dallas Goedert's getting all the look as a former quarterback? When I got in trouble, I relied on my tight end all the time.
Yeah, so does Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
everybody relies on your core. That tight end position has gotten so important
right
over the past few years. It's unbelievable.
But are you saying to me that this team? I guess what I'm trying to say is, well, what has changed? Obviously, all right, so they're predictable, and it's on film, like Nikki said. It's predictable. It's on film. But you're going to tell me that if you're going to tell me that I think it comes down to execution. Don't you think so?
Every defensive line sits right. They're not blitzing. They're not coming through. They're not pursuing very hard. They're waiting at the line of scrimmage to say, "Come, we'll let you get here, but we're not letting you pass us." So they're they can stack the box actually and still cover our guys in the defensive backfield because we don't have it's too predictable. That's it. Everything that I've seen,
I think it
leads me to say it's predictable.
I think it's a combination of everything, and I want to play. It's partly like I played Lane earlier. I want to play what AJ Brown said. Kind of goes with what Billy said as well.
I think sometimes it just takes longer than we expected. I think we're just trying to figure things out. They're just playing us different than last year, and I know you guys you wanted to look a certain way, and I think we're trying to make it look that way and then adjust and. Or we're still trying to find our identity. I think that's safe to say. But regardless of whatever identity we're trying to become, I think it comes down to execution. Whenever we're running the ball, or whenever we passing the ball. So,
Nick, I mean that's a great clip you just played, and it does echo what I said. It comes down to execution. You're saying
I think it's.
I know your source. I'm not going to mention who it is, but. I get that part of it. But to me, Nick, don't you think, you just heard AJ Brown, but the one thing I don't get they're struggling to find their identity.
That's a problem.
They're the same team as last year.
That's what I mean. That's where I think the coaching issue comes in, right? The coordinator issue comes in. The fact they can't find an identity on this team.
The only person that's not on this team is Mekhi Becton from last year.
I know. I understand that.
What do you mean try to find? See, I think, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but are they trying to get too smart? It's a football. You line up 11 against 11. You run your play and you execute it. Is there too much in the playbook? Maybe they're getting overwhelmed, Nick.
And
no, I think it's too vanilla. I think it's a high school offense, honestly.
Right. I mean, look, our total offense is 29th in the league.
Yes.
29th in the league. We're not moving the ball down the field. It's not moving.
The offensive line isn't blocking.
No, they're
missing everything. It's like Olay out there. They're like a bull matador.
Well, Mailata was he got bulldozed by Burns.
Well, also Thursday. We're not playing great on special teams. We're fumbled on special teams.
Bad field position on kickoffs. It's been, and that was a disaster of a game on Thursday. I turned it off when Hurts threw his first interception of the season. I turned it off. I said I'm done.
And let's go to the defensive side of the ball because Adoree Jackson and Kaylee Ringo, they're god awful.
And if you don't have Quinyon Mitchell,
and you don't have Quinyon Mitchell, we got problems, Nick.
That's a problem. And you don't have Jalen Carter in the middle. There's a few issues there.
Yeah, there was a bad tackle. There was a play that should have been a 10-yard catch that turned into like a 30-yard touchdown or 40.
And you got the Minnesota Vikings next.
Yeah,
with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison.
Yeah. They're 3-2 right now, right? And I feel like they are a contender. And I feel like this is a loss for us if we don't.
Oh, by the way, I'm not going to toot my horn because I'm not happy about this. But the last 2 weeks, I predicted the Eagles were going to lose, and I was right. Yeah. I don't want to toot my horn, Nick.
You are tooting it.
I toot my own horn. But you know why? I picked the other team? Because I haven't seen anything that impresses me with the Eagles to say that they're going to win. Everybody else, like the first 3 games, yeah, but not the last 2.
Why did you think? Yeah, hold
First
on. Why
games.
did you think that
they were winning ugly? When you see teams winning ugly, and you hear, "Oh, a win's a win," but we're winning ugly, but we're winning because they don't look good doing it. Remember, I go back to the aesthetically pleasing wins. They're not winning. They're winning by smoke and mirrors. So there's a problem. It's like a fire that's smoldering underneath the carpet or something. Something's wrong.
They got to fix it, man. They got to play. Listen, they're not playing well on top of the offense looking extremely predictable, no identity, not balanced. That's what it looks like. So they're playing bad on top of that. And if they start playing better and they start figuring out, all right, what is our identity? Are we going to be all run like we were last year? Or are we going to mix it up a little bit more with all of our $100 million receivers that this team has?
It's just you know what? I don't really care about the money, but when they lose, you start talking about like the Phillies had the 4th highest payroll in baseball. Now the Dodgers had the highest, right? So I'm not like if you looked at that,
and a defending champ.
But the Eagles got a high payroll too.
Yep.
All right. For over 80,
it's an angry locker room. It's an angry locker
for
room.
over 83 years of Circle. How about the Circle Liquor Store getting on? Did you see the article that Josh wrote?
Yes, I did.
Kelly Ripa?
Yeah,
she was talking about the Circle Liquor Store on television. I love it. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. McCann Appraisers for all your real estate appraisal needs. Call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime at 609-263-7422. When we return, we'll continue more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Wow, what's this? New flannels, new jacket, and new boots? Did you go to the Hub?
I sure did. They have all the clothes needed for the cold weather.
Do they have anything for me?
They've got women's shirts, boots, jackets, and more. It's about time you go to the Hub.
Is it time to get a new pair of work boots? Then it's time to get to the Hub. Let their friendly staff help you pick out a pair of comfortable, rugged, and waterproof boots. The Hub offers a complete selection of boots from Wolverine, Carolina, Georgia Boot, Rocky, Carhartt, and Timberland Pro. Be sure to check out their line of clothing from Dickies, Carhartt, Camber, and Wigwam. Get to the Hub, specializing in outdoor gear from brands you know and trust. Visit the Hub inside the Summers Point Shopping Center or on Route 40 inside the Mays Landing Diner Shopping Center. Whether you're regular, big, or tall, the Hub fits them all. Here today, here to stay. Also visit online at summerspointhub.com. No matter what the season, the Hub's got you covered. They have a full line of apparel and boots for men, with a limited selection for ladies as well. Come and check out the Hub in Summers Point or Mays Landing.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com.
Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room. Free ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver, mainland product, Dave Klemic, Nicky Earnshaw. Nick, real quick, I know because Dave, you're not. Do you like the Flyers? Are you into the Flyers at all? Or you're just a football guy?
Football guy.
So
only.
football. So put your feet up there. All right,
football
relax.
guy. Only. I mean, I went to Northeastern and I watched them.
I was going to say the Beanpot
hockey players, but I got 3 kids in
and
diapers
plus you're friends with Seidenberg, right?
Yes, Dennis is a very good friend of mine. Now I used to coach him. Now
Right.
I coach his kid.
Really?
His kid Breakers.
You
one of
are
the
getting
best
old, huh?
Players, and so I coach Justin Williams too.
Justin Williams, really?
Yeah.
There's a big
Bogdanik
name.
Seidenberg, who also was a silver medalist in the Olympics.
Nice.
So I've got,
I
got
see
a
a
good
little
amount of
hockey back.
players, yeah.
All right, so the Flyers 2-1 it wasn't too bad, Nick. And
I was in and out of this one.
yeah, I didn't watch intently,
Not a
but
ton. I checked in, and then did you notice that simultaneously as Kirkering was overthrowing JT, the Flyers notification came up that the buzzer was over. The Flyers lost. Literally, they lost simultaneously on Thursday. So you got one team falling apart, postseason over, opener done, they lose, and then you turn on the Eagles game, and they're getting their butts kicked. Awful.
On Thursday, I text Talk. I said, let's see. Hey, Talk, it's Schweiner. Just want to say good luck to you on the start of your new season. I really hope that you guys do well and the Flyers have a great run under Coach Toggett. 3 big games tonight: Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, and Sixers. Phillies, Eagles, Flyers. We're not even talking to them today.
Yo, someone tweeted.
I know. I got to
Did you see that?
I just got a text from Jimmy Scioli. He said, at least the Sixers won. Like, who cares?
Oh, it's preseason.
Anyway, Todd got back. He said, thanks, pal. I really appreciate it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Someone said after everyone went 0 for 3 on Thursday, the 4 for 4 would have been if Shams put out a tweet saying that Joel Embiid needed an MRI. That would have been the icing on the cake. Oh, you can't make it up.
Well, I think such
a horrible Thursday.
I hate to say this, but the New York Giants Cam Scatterbo might be the funnest story in the NFL right now.
Funnest the word?
No,
it's most fun.
There you go.
Did you see that kid? How passionate
Grammar
he plays?
police over
Did
here.
you see him pancake people the way he?
Yeah.
We don't have any Eagles playing like that right now.
That
Guess
guy's
what?
a
Jackson
dog.
Dart is like he's got there's
Dart.
2 guys are cut out of the same mold.
That Dart, man.
I'm telling you that
But
you
he's
watch
got
out for those New York Football Giants in the future.
He's got McMahon. Like
Yes.
aura,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And you know what, Saquon, when he has the ball in the open field, he still looks like Saquon. That open field athleticism, but he can't get past the line of scrimmage.
I like
They're getting him
Scatterbo
in
when
the-
he was with Arizona. I mean, he had didn't he have a great bowl game last year?
Yeah.
Dude, he's a nut.
1,700 yards
Yes.
rushing and 600 yards receiving in college.
He
And
headbutts
Arizona-
everybody.
He's nuts.
That's like his greeting. You got to headbutt him.
I think those 2 guys, Scatterbo and Dart. I think the Giants got something there.
You see him take his shirt off with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Like, he's
a
got
nut,
fat
man.
body too. He's like kind of fat. And, he's just like
Yeah,
a
but guess what?
animal.
He dished out some. Cooper DeJean got run over.
He only ran a 4.6.
He ran him over.
Yeah. So
He
he
ran a
shouldn't
what?
Be that good?
What did he run? What did he run?
4.66.
That's not
Not
fast.
fast at all.
He reminds
just a
me a
dog.
little bit of Peyton Hillis.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not like just a little bit though. Right? Like the small, tough power back.
I had a better one, and if you may disagree with me, I thought he looked like Brian Westbrook. Like he's got a Westbrook.
I think it looks like Sam Bam Cunningham. No, Larry Zonka. He ran over people. He ran over.
Yeah.
He ran over DeJean. He ran over Blankenship. Those guys.
Vaughn.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The guy. He's looked like he's running downhill.
Yeah, I mean, right now we don't have a guy playing with that much passion right there. And then, Isaiah Pacheco plays like that too.
Yeah.
He just plays like a maniac, unhinged.
We got a great text in. Ryan from Hamilton texting in. He said, hey guys, a lot of people compare this Eagles team to the 23 team, but I compare this team to the 18 team. In 18, we were overhyped with talent. Both 25 and 18 can't tackle, get pressure on the QB, run, pass, block, or really do anything. They've gotten lucky the past couple weeks getting wins. The way this team plays is really ugly, and I have no idea how it could get better. So he's comparing it to after they won the first Super Bowl rather than.
So that was who was the coach?
Dougie P.
Dougie P. He's comparing the Doug P's team.
What's he doing now? What's Doug Peterson doing?
He's
He was with
anything.
Jacksonville, and he's out.
did say, like, I did see something. I don't know don't quote me on this, but that he would be okay if they needed an offensive consultant if the Eagles were to ask.
He's got a statue, right?
He does. That's a great statue, and
the other guy needs his number up.
So you actually made a good point. You think they're getting complacent, this Eagles team, because they won the Super Bowl last year? They have nothing to play for. See,
AJ doesn't care about winning Super Bowls. He loves beating the receivers.
Yeah.
Or the corners, sorry.
Yeah.
Who?
AJ.
That's what he said. He said that the Super
that
Bowl
doesn't fulfill him.
That was odd,
Gosh,
though.
that was
Shouldn't be.
You want to
Nick.
talk about the context? Tell him that, because I don't think people know that.
So he put out an Instagram post, and I could pull it up.
Yeah, it's an odd thing to say.
After the Super Bowl last year, saying he really wasn't as fulfilled as he thought he'd be. He's more fulfilled beating up on a corner, having a big day, and getting his targets during a game and having a dominant performance. Essentially, I'm paraphrasing.
These are things they ask about at in the combine with a Wonderlic test. They ask you, what kind of player are you? And they kind of figure out your personality test. They kind of feel it. They can figure it out. And if they ask you the same weird
but if
question
you have AJ Brown talent, they're going to overlook some of your answers because he's such a good player,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. Who cares about the Wonderlic test? Like, I don't think the Wonderlic test has ever said, "Hey, this guy's going to be a great NFL player."
No,
but they just do it.
It's just another test or another way to
but they can
evaluate.
They can see weird things like this if you're going to be a psychopath. They can see if you're going to be like a problem off the field and this and that. They can see. They just can't tell how good of a football player you're going to be, but they can see if you're really like a messed up psychological.
So do you want me to read the Instagram post from when he just for context? He said, after a few days, this was posted February 12th, by the way. After a few days, I've had time to reflect on being a champion. I tried to feel how everyone made it seem to be a champion. Unfortunately, it was short-lived, 2 days to be exact. LOL. I've never been a champion at the highest level before, but thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It wasn't. My thrill for this game comes when I dominate. It's the hunt that does it for me. It's when the DB drops his head and surrenders because he can't bleep with me. The intense battles, early mornings, late nights, sacrifices. I love putting smiles on people's faces. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't what I thought it would be. It's the journey that I love the most, back to work.
I actually don't mind that.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either, Dave, because he's saying
he likes the journey.
Basically, saying it's not enough.
He likes the journey,
but it's right
more than the fulfillment of winning it all.
Yeah, if you hear any like motivational speaker, which I've been doing, I've been listening to a lot of just to kind of I'm moving into a new building. I'm getting like I want to get psyched up for this whole new process and everything. And I go, all right, so I'm listening to these motivational speakers, and they speak just like that. Like the book he's reading.
Right.
Yeah. These are probably pages out of the book he just read on the sideline. But without the joy of victory, they always said, you want to enjoy the process, but also you want to win. You want to win and enjoy the victory, because if you don't, that is also psychological, where you have nothing to work for anymore. It's like, what are you working for then? Just to work? You need.
Well, he's saying he said he likes when he defeats the opposing cornerback. That's on a daily basis.
And like, I can't fault him for wanting to dominate and wanting to get the football, right? Like, I can't hate him for that.
I think what you read about this is just that he didn't feel like winning a championship would be I guess he didn't. The expectations.
He thought this is it.
Yeah, this is it. You know what I mean? Like he thought maybe he had higher expectations and it wasn't that.
The weirdest thing for me, I'll give him this. The one I won a state championship when I was a senior. We beat Woodrow Wilson. We whooped them at their place. My favorite game, my favorite win was beating Holy Spirit, the rival across town.
Right.
They didn't beat them in 31 years. That to me was bigger emotionally for me than it was
My winning happened so long ago, I can't remember.
You got to dust off the yearbook.
I hit the yearbook
He's got
out.
that new belt buckle he won.
If you didn't know, Billy's in the Collingswood High School Hall of Fame.
Come on, man. I'm in the Hall of Fame, dude.
I'm in the Hall of Fame at Mainland.
So is my brother. There's a
From
picture
what
of-
year?
Dave, you see that picture of me in quarterback right here?
In black and white?
I got a black and white picture.
Black and white.
I got to see it right there. That's me playing quarterback.
Billy said, I love me some me.
Yo, you know what?
T.O.
All right, ready for this? So growing up, we had one mirror in the house, and Bobby and I used to fight over it. And my dad would sing a song. I love me. I think I'm grand. I go to the movies and I hold my hand. He used to get so mad that we would like be combing our hair and like I don't know if you remember see the movie Saturday Night Fever. He goes, "Hey, Dad, with the hair, watch the hair." My dad, he would get mad because Bobby and I would be like quaffing up.
Could you imagine living in the Schweim
Ah,
house
it was
growing
nuts.
up? Wait, do you have one sister?
I don't know if
and
I
you-
could imagine living in the Schweim house now.
You boys are something. I love me. I think I'm grand. I go to the movies and oh my. But like if you look good, like if you like when you're in your uniform, if you look good, you play good. Right? You think that, Dave?
I used to want to wear the least amount of stuff on. I felt like when I looked fast, I was going to.
I got all the equipment possible.
Yeah.
I got a horse collar. I had a towel in my.
Oh,
come on, man. My socks
I
were
wore
nice.
nothing. I didn't even wear batting gloves when I played baseball.
I set some trends when I was in college. I was the first person that I ever saw wear soccer turf shoes and not the football turf shoes.
Really?
And
Wow.
then after that, my entire team went to the store where I got it. There was a Nike Town, and everybody on the team bought soccer.
How
turfs.
about that?
One thing I wouldn't wear, Nick, is that kitchen mitt.
Oh, the oven mitt?
That's crazy. You know what? And I see Bohm wearing two of them. I want to kill him.
That thing is so ridiculous looking. Is that just
You got to
so
put
that-
a smock on and get in the kitchen and start cooking.
Yeah, that thing's silly.
Oh,
I don't like it.
For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, and they talk about them on with Kelly and Regis or whatever. The most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the Second Hour Locker with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, prepare for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. It's not Kelly and Regis. It's, what is it? Kelly and her husband.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is. She's from this area.
She is from
All right.
Camden County.
We'll tell you about La Scala's Beach House. We love it down there. La Scala's Beach House opened 2 summers ago to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. Are located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from The Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them The Locker Room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, it's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash. You know, I've been telling you about my friends over at the Nizam's Restaurant. Well, don't forget, their Eagles special is back. You get a free order of spicy tandoori chicken wings for dine-in customers when the Eagles win. They also have a great lunch buffet on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and has a great banquet space that can seat up to 100 people for private events and celebrations. So what are you waiting for? Try out the Nizam's in Harbor Square, Egg Harbor Township, right outside of Boscov's.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop fall savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like Frigidaire. Get ready for a season of hosting with the Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven, the only oven that reaches 750 restaurant-quality pizza in as little as 2 minutes. Start making hosting easier with fall appliance savings today at the Home Depot. Only when using Stone-Baked Pizza mode. Offer valid October 2nd through October 22nd. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Caesars Sportsbook app is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO20X and place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 20 bets. Open to new users in New Jersey who are 21 or older. Max bet at $25 for boosted winnings. Max additional winnings $2,500 per bet. Profit boost tokens expire 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room. Free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver, mainland product, Dave Klemic, Nicky Earnshaw.
Mainland big win this week, 55-0.
How about that? Your alma mater.
That was for years. That was our Thanksgiving rivalry, and they
changed it up.
They look good. Or EHC looked
Yeah,
bad.
you just got your family pictures done too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, yes. Thank you, Bree Stager. She killed it. Lala on photography on Instagram. Thank you so much.
You didn't break their lens?
No. Wow. Come on, bro.
Speaking of mirrors,
she did a great job. And you know what was neat? If you got kids, she really is good with kids. That's the thing about kid pictures.
Yeah, right.
And she's like this kid whisperer. You know, great breed, good friend.
She's like Rodney Dangerfield, that one movie where he's a photographer. He does weddings.
We're going way back.
Yeah,
We've been dusting off all the old stuff.
Anyway,
today.
Lalo photography, she did a great job. And the hardest part is corralling the kids. She did a great job. You're the best.
All right. Now it's time to get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each weekend, Fran gives us a call. He tells us what male and female high school athlete did an outstanding job, and they get a gift. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room, Fran Mclaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
Good morning, guys.
You sound like you're real happy.
I'm still in a malaise from the Thursday night
Fran.
debacle.
Fran. It was horrible.
Awful.
I can't even talk about the Phillies. And the Eagles, they might be 4-2, but they're a hell of a lot closer to 0-6 than they are to 6-0. So that OC better figure something out, and they better do it quickly.
All right, Fran. Well, let's turn our attention to something a lot lighter. Let's talk about some high school sports. And I know you got your finger right on the pulse. You check out a lot of high school sports during the week. And what's the scuttlebutt with the high school?
Yeah, well, it was Dave mentioned a score. It was kind of blowout central on the local gridiron this week. Dave mentioned the mainland score. It was actually 55-6. CHT is having enough problems this year. Let's give them the touchdown they scored there. But Cedar Creek won 42-0. Continued to control its own destiny atop the Constitution Division of that West Jersey Football League here in South Jersey. Pleasantville also won 42-0, and they at 5-2, they hold a share of the Continental Division lead. Holy Spirit was a 45-7 winner. And Atlantic City moves to 6-1. Of course, their lone loss was to Cedar Creek in a great game earlier this year. So the Mainland's got a big one coming up, Dave. Winslow next week. So
that's going to be a big game.
We're going to whoop Winslow.
That's going to be a big game.
We're going to whoop Winslow.
Yeah, you got your money on Mainland, huh?
Yeah, man. I tested these guys. Now, Winslow.
We saw Winslow against IMG.
Yeah, Winslow's a heck of a team. Couple years ago, we put it on them in the playoffs. I mean, put it on them.
Really?
Well, we were very well coached. I can't say we're gonna. I can't say what's gonna happen. All I know is we're coached very well, and we punish defensive backs. We punish defensive backs. We make them have to tackle, and they don't want to tackle, and we punish defensive backs. Go. Sorry,
I didn't really get a chance to go through the whole box score, but I heard there are a couple receiving records Mainland fell last night. I hope they weren't yours, Dave.
When I played in the Delaware wing T. I was a glorified offensive lineman. Yeah.
And on the girls' side,
all right. Well, girls sports. We have EAC soccer moves to 13-0.
Wow.
Clinch at least a share of the regular season title. So that Cape Atlantic has been dominated by Ocean City for years, and it's a really good team. I don't understand how they don't show up in the top 20 rankings at this point, but we'll see how that plays out the rest of the year. And then one other nugget, or since we're the Philly Pretzel Factory, we call them rivets. St. Joe's Hamilton Field Hockey continues its fine season. They're actually leading the state in scoring, so nice job out of them.
All right, now, Fran, now it's time for your high school athletes in the spotlight.
All right, on the girls' side, girls athletes in the spotlight this week is Haley Tran Rosenthal, a junior defensive specialist libero from EAC Volleyball. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was looking up her stats and positioning, I've never heard of the term libero. Do you know what that is, boy?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Libero. It's the player that can kind of go anywhere. They can move all around there, right? And they're typically a shorter kid.
Well, how about that?
And yeah, they're normally wearing the different colored jersey. They work the back line a lot. They receive a lot of serve. They're diving around, digging or whatever. So that brings us to back to Haley, because when it comes to digs, there are two better in New Jersey. Her 246 digs this year through 27 games is amongst the best in the state, and 50 better than any player in the Cape Atlantic League. She's played in every set this year for the Eagles and has registered 5 with 20 or more digs, including season-high games of 25 and 28 on back-to-back nights against Cedar Creek. So, fine job by Haley Tran Rosenthal. I have boys athlete in the spotlight. We go back to the football field, and we have Marvin Burrows, high school quarterback at Atlantic City High School. Last night's victory over Eastern. Burrows, his first-year starter, completed 14.6 passes for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns. Of course, he really broke onto the scene a week earlier against Violin. He threw for 365 yards and 6 touchdowns. So that's a heck of a game. I don't care who threw it again. For the youngsters connecting almost 60% of his passes, for over 1,600 yards with 18 touchdowns and 6 INTs. If his name sounds a little familiar, Dave might be familiar with his father, Marvin Sr., was a star quarterback at AC High, and enjoyed a real nice career in that same division. Dave played his college agent ball. He started for Villanova in the early 2000s. So that's some good bloodlines right there, and we look forward to watching him on the football field the next couple of years. So there we have it. This week we have Haley Tran Rosenthal and Michael Burrows, our athletes in the spotlight. As always, they'll get a Philly Pretzel Factory gift card and a free pretzel coupon to share with all their teammates and coaches.
Outstanding work, Fran Mclaughlin. And as always, we look forward to hearing from you with your high school athletes in the spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Fran, we'll talk to you again next Saturday. Yeah,
I need to get a public service announcement. I'm looking for some counter help here, Billy. We got some high school athletes that aren't in season, looking for some weekend and afternoon hours. Just give me a call here at the store.
What's the number down there, Fran?
That is 609-646-0012.
All right, there you go, Fran. As always, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you next Saturday.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
There he is,
Thanks,
Fran
man.
McLaughlin. Every Saturday, Fran McLaughlin will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement. Brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Of course, Fran was on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. Mainland seems like they're just a powerhouse in athletics, right?
Yeah, and I mean we're getting used to getting so much hate. So we're okay being the champions of everything. We're good. That's why I'm used to it. We're used to it, and everybody hates Mainland and keep hating them, and we're gonna keep winning.
Just like back in the 70s and 80s, the Cowboys. Everybody hated the Cowboys. A lot of people like.
Well, everyone hated the Chiefs over the past 2 years.
Yeah,
you know?
you eventually start liking.
Yeah, but Nick, I'm not a Chief. I was never a Chief hater.
Yeah, but a lot of people hated them because they were the best. I mean,
Well,
same
so
thing
the
with
same thing for
Patriots.
what you say. The same thing for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Tom Brady. Did you hate Tom Brady?
No, I love Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But when you're at the top, everyone's got to, shoot you down or tell you you're cheating for some reason. That's how you got there.
Yeah,
blah,
like
blah, blah.
like the ball deflate thing. To this day, I can't understand. It was like a regular person would grab that ball, wouldn't even know the difference.
Yeah, but if you knew how this works, they hand you the balls before the game, and you put everybody did it. Everybody was taking the ball and
well, how
deflating
about now the kickers? They get their own. They're allowed to use their own balls.
Yeah,
We're seeing balls that are getting kicked from like 60 yards now. Field goals from 63.
So check this out. Practice balls that we played with were so much easier to catch.
Really?
You go out in preseason or pregame, and you're like, this ball is impossible. It felt like a rock was in your hands. But then you get back in the game, you're like, oh, the ball's nice and soft again.
By the way,
Yeah.
Jeff Cusack just called me during the break, and he's like, "You're
Taking
in the
phone
Hall of
calls
Fame."
during
I said,
commercial.
"Guess what, Cusack? You know why I'm in the Hall of Fame? Because we beat you, and that's something you'll never be able to take away from me. We beat Haddonfield.
He was a Mainland coach when we won the state
Yeah, that's
championship.
right.
in 95. Yeah.
Cusack. You know what? He was an All-South Jersey football player. He was All-South Jersey for Haddonfield.
Didn't tell me that.
What are you laughing at, Nick?
You taking phone calls during breaks, reminiscing on the good old days. I mean, my goodness.
But you know what, Dave? They can't take it. We beat them. We won the Colonial Conference, and we beat. We're friends. I'm good friends with Jeff Cusack, but he can never.
And you'll never let him live it down.
Never
I
let
got
him live it
friends
down.
that beat me.
Yep.
Oh, on the Thanksgiving game that I don't think we even played in, and this kid will not stop telling me that how much they beat me. It was their
You
Super
call
Bowl.
me Al Bundy all you want, but guess
Yeah.
what? You can never take that win away from us.
That's why you guys that play high school sports and Fran doing this thing with the high school athletes, they will
It's
never
awesome.
forget that.
You
They'll
never
never
forget it.
that they were the athlete that week.
darn right.
They made you'll never stop talking about it for the rest
That's
of your life.
why we appreciate you. You know how hard it is to make the NFL, and you played in the NFL.
There's
I don't
not-
care what Jimmy Thomas says.
Well, no, I think my journey was
Get your jersey up there. Can we get it up
Yeah,
there?
what's going on with your jersey at Charlie's,
Yeah,
man? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take it and put it in Bulldogs.
I know
Bulldog Sports Bar. I'll put it up.
The journey and getting there took a lot of luck. I mean, I spent 3 seasons in there to get on the field rarely, but just the fact that you getting there was
Right.
the hardest part.
See, I had a very good friend, a very dear friend of mine, Bobby Ball, played for the Cleveland Browns. Now he was on the practice squad, but he got his NFL card. He was in the union or whatever, the NFLPA. That's not easy.
Yeah, I have my NFLPA card.
That's
So
right.
here's the thing: if you were to get there,
Brad
just to get
Quast
there-
had his NFL play.
Yeah. So getting to the field, which was hard enough, and then you have
Yes.
to get even luckier. I got hurt at the end of my rookie season, so it wasn't
Right.
like there was nothing I could do. There's many people that have gone through that process, but anyway, if you go to college, you're a stud. If you get to that's so hard just to
Right.
get to that point, and then a lot of it has to be about luck and not getting hurt. And
The coach has to like you.
Yeah.
You don't. Your grades. I mean, there's a lot of
I
things that
met
drag
guys
you
that were
down.
just as talented as that I was, lots of them,
Right.
but a lot has to go your way.
Right.
But you know how you get a lot to go your way? You don't get in trouble.
That's right.
That's an easy one.
And hey,
Don't get in
Nick,
trouble.
what about what Mark Schlereth said to you when you're debating? What did he say? It takes two things to make it to the NFL.
Well,
you can say it.
it takes a lot of guts.
And
I'll
what
say
else
that.
did he say?
I forget. I
Begins
already-
with a
I
B.
blacked out.
Begins with a B, Nick.
I blacked out.
So it takes cooliones.
Yeah.
Cojones.
Cojones or whatever.
When I got,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
The harder part for me was signing my second contract. Great. So how did I sign my second contract? I broke my leg in a game. I didn't want to come back. I got to get paid a lot more money to not come back.
Right.
And Coach Vermeil has respect for me forever for saying, I remember sitting there going, you want to make a lot of money or do you want to play football again? I was like, I want to play football. I didn't do this as a kid. I dream about playing in the NFL so I could get a big paycheck because I broke my leg in a game. I go, okay, I want to play
See,
again.
and this goes back to what I said to Tommy Greene. those players are making the Phillies are the 4th highest payroll in the league. How long does this loss resonate with them?
I mean, it depends on who you ask. Some guys just do it for the check. Some guys absolutely love the game.
Because I think the three of us are more devastated. I know a lot of Philadelphia sports fans, look, we're 0-3 on Thursday night. You know we're all just really disappointed. Are we taking it harder than the players?
Just dismal. Maybe. I would think so. We're pretty passionate around here.
You think Jalen Hurts is sour today because they lost?
Yeah, Jalen, yeah.
Although he's stoic, he's super stoic, like on the field, which we've said is good or bad. It could be good or bad. It's actually good for a lot. It's bad for a little. Like it's bad.
Right.
The little bit where we're like, hey, I don't like that he's not emotional. Well, what if he was walking on the field throwing his helmet and everything?
By the way, did you see Jackson Dart, the way he interacted with his players on the bench?
Schweim needs like emotion.
Yeah,
I like emotion
because Schweim's an emotional guy. He needs that on the sideline.
Yeah,
I
like it when you like it. If you can find a balance, great. But if you can't, like I used to love when some of our guys that were super kind of quiet off the field, Priest Holmes, very quiet,
right?
Wouldn't say a word. When he gets on the field, you see him like dancing in the end zone and this and that. You're like,
well, that's like
but that would hype us
Brian
all up.
Dawkins.
And he's like, I only do that for you guys. I only do that to hype you guys up. I get up and do the first down single because I know it makes you guys excited. But you don't see him being negative on the back end.
Right.
So he had a great balance of it. Priest was a stud for that. Beast Holmes.
All right. The first hour of the locker room is, excuse me.
Second hour.
See, on this shows.
You don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back to the first hour.
You don't want to go back.
We played taps. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, prepare for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com. Give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. And if you go to 973ESPN.com, you can read Josh Henning's article about the Circle Liquor Store. Kelly Ripa was talking about Circle Liquor.
Kelly and Mark.
What did I say? Regis earlier?
Yes.
All right. When we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw right here. 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports, your home for great food, cold drinks, and nonstop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday. Let's do this Monday. ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Automotive Avenues, your family-owned, pre-owned dealership is growing and now has a second location in Sewell. Automotive Avenues brings the power of wholesale to the public. They make financing easy. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. You are still approved. Find out why Automotive Avenues has won customer satisfaction awards for the last 8 years. Discover why everybody loves Automotive Avenues of Sewell on Delsey Drive, or check out their expanded inventory now at automotiveavenusnj.com. And don't forget, go Birds!
Member Week is here at Lowe's. That means it's time for My Lowe's Rewards members to save big with up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, tools, home essentials, and more. Plus, get free standard shipping. Shop these exclusive member-only savings now through October 15th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy 73 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, of course, coming up next. Hanging with Hennick and Alex Berardis with him. All right, they're gonna have a lot of fun. We started this show off with the taps, and
should we end it?
Should we end it like with taps?
I don't like. I don't want to be depressed. Don't depress our fans.
Listen, we can't let it linger. Like Tommy Greene says, Nick, don't get too high when things are going great. Don't get too low when things are going good.
But Thursday, be low. They're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, Thursday was pretty bad, Dave.
You guys like my new posture? I'm leaning into you here like this so I can get my words in a little bit.
Yeah,
I notice I talk more when if I sit back like that. I can't jump in with you.
When we talk baseball, you're thinking banana balls.
Yeah, he's thinking. But hey, by the way, Ryan Howard and Shane Victorino are now part of the Savannah.
I saw Shane Victorino come out and hit last. It was pretty awesome.
By the way, you were on Dancing on Air.
Yeah.
Oh God, you don't want to know what goes on during commercial back here.
Kelly Ripa was the host back when she was a kid, like on the show, and now I was on that. I was dancing in the background on that Dance Party USA in 1987 when it was in Ocean City.
Yeah. What kind of hairstyle did you have? The same
a mullet.
Hey, there's a great college football today, man. Pittsburgh, Florida State, UCLA, Michigan State. How about the Red River? Am I allowed to say shootout? Red River shootout. That's what would they call it? The Red River rivalry?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Come on, man. And then we got some great college football. Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech. I gotta get Virginia Tech's 5-0. Man. Georgia Tech's 5-0. I gotta get former Georgia Tech coach Paul Johnson on this.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? What's that look all about?
I don't know. I'm just looking at you.
All right.
He's so skinny. He's so skinny.
All right, we made it through. I mean, we
got it through. God.
I want to thank Tommy Greene. That's the last. We'll hear from Tommy Greene till next baseball season. On the Mound, brought to you by Blitz's Market, of course. Thanks to Fran Mclaughlin, high school athletes in the spotlight. Thank you, Dave Klemic, as always. You got the Klemic Performance Method. Got your training, your guys.
Yeah, we had a great one today with we had all these little kids. You can check out my Instagram. We had so many kids there today. It was awesome.
All right, thank you to Nick Earnshaw. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Stay tuned for Hanging with Hennick next, right here on 97.3 ESPN, and I'll see you tomorrow.